do you respond when something really rocks your world? And if you're anything like me, things are rocking your world all the time. Well, today I want to talk about life preservers, systems to have in place when you suddenly forget how to swim. But before I get into that, I just want to do the usual reminder. Please click the links above to opt in for more life-preserving tips via my newsletter and to subscribe to my YouTube videos where you can go and watch these at any time if you need a little brain floss. So what made me want to talk about this today is I had one of those moments. I had one of those moments yesterday. I had a health scare. Now, first of all, I'm fine. Okay. But I had a routine visit, and I'm a woman of a certain age, and my numbers were not what they were supposed to be. I even knew what this doctor was probably going to say. And yet, I went away from the doctor's appointment shaken. So shaken. All of a sudden, I felt like I just had no control over my life. And suddenly, everything that I knew fell away. It's amazing how fragilely we're all patched together. But the test of growth is how fast you bounce back. That is the test of growth. So, as I said, I'm fine now, but boy, did I go south. And what allowed me to come back today was the systems that I have in place to move through those negative feelings. And when you start to feel better after a derailment, usually you have reconfigured into a new normal. We are not the same people one day to the next. I mean, I guess fundamentally speaking, yes. And we are constantly exposed to stimulus and ideas and events that change us. That is to be embraced, not resisted. So, what I want to teach you today is an acronym, okay? And the acronym is FLOAT. When you suddenly forget how to swim, do you sink or do you float? And I broke down what I tend to do in those moments into these 4 steps. First of all, F for float. F, feel the feelings. Just feel them. Just feel them. All right. Not editorialize. Not be disappointed that you're having such a strong reaction to whatever it is. Just feel the feelings. Next is L, listen to your body. Most of us, our body remembers everything, and we are like weather vanes emotionally. If something throws you off, you get some bad news. All of a sudden, you get you get a bad medical report, like I did. It's not a bad medical report, but you get news that's unwelcome. You have to respect the fact that you will have a response to it. If you need to rest, rest. If you need to take a nap, take a nap. Moving on to O, observe your experience objectively. Just watch. I talk about separation a lot. Just watch yourself going through the fear, going through the anger, going through the self-abnegation, the fatigue. Just watch it objectively. Because if you can do that and not make it mean anything, then you can, the letter A, action your rituals. As a matter of fact, I think it would be helpful for you to look at this acronym while I'm explaining it. Feel the feelings. L, listen to your body. O, observe your experience objectively. Whatever it is that you're going through, just notice. You're much more likely to maintain impulse control if you're observing how angry you are than if you're just in anger, right? A, action your rituals. I wasn't sure how else to put that. That's very landmarky language. Action your rituals. But what I mean by that is no matter how you feel, uh, move through the things, the structures that hold you. For me, that's meditation, it's journaling, it's exercise, it's practicing the ukulele. It doesn't matter what, and it may not be your best day ever at any of those habits, but you move through the habits despite that feeling that the world has fallen apart, because those are going to hold you into your new normal, which is essentially what we're talking about next. Excuse me. Take note of your new normal once it arrives. I yesterday never thought I'd feel normal again. A mere 24 hours ago. Years ago, it might have taken a couple of weeks, but today I sat down in my coaching chair and I knew I had a client showing up and all was right with the world. Yet something had shifted, and I took note of that. Basically, what shifted overnight for me was my relationship to food, relationship to what I consume. Not in a heavy way, just noticing that I am not who I was yesterday. I am more cognizant of things than I was yesterday. And so I am more inclined to behave in a new and different, better way than I was yesterday. And guess what? If I hadn't gone through that dark night of the soul, I would not have evolved to this point. I think it really helps to remember that when you're having a, quote, bad day, you're in labor. You are basically in labor, giving birth to who you are going to be next. You are giving birth to who you are becoming. It is not cause for alarm. It is cause for composure and containment. And I believe that that is what these 4 steps, no, don't remove it. I want to add it to the stream. Add to the stream, don't remove. Yeah, that's what I believe these 4 steps allow us to do. They allow us to move through our experience with containment. If something happens, if you get fired from a job, whatever, all of a sudden you find out your spouse is having an affair, whatever goes, you get, whatever upends your world, right? Just float. Take a screenshot of this, folks. Just float. Don't try to swim. Don't struggle, don't sink, just float. Feel the feelings, listen to your body, observe your experience objectively, action your rituals, meaning go through the steps of the day, barring a need to take a nap because you're listening to your body, and take note of the new normal once it arrives. And I think that you will find you move through shit a lot faster. So I just want to go back to inviting you again, my little call to action, to subscribe to my YouTube channel and subscribe to my newsletter, because the way that I keep going is I'm always adding tools to my arsenal, constantly adding tools to my arsenal. I have YouTube channel on my YouTube channel. I have I have a little, you make these different folders for different types of video. I collect 7-minute workouts. That's what I do. Every different possible 7-minute workout that for me, the criteria is low or no impact. And better yet, if I can do it lying down. All right. So if I can't think, I can't make a decision because I'm upset and I know it's time to work out, I just go to my 7-minute workouts. Well, if you subscribe to my newsletter, I'm going to be constantly providing you with all kinds of support systems that you can use to get yourself back on track faster and better so that you can bring the meaning that you're meant to bring to the world. Anyway, thank you for watching today. I just want to let you know I'm not going to be here Thursday because I'm going to be doing a deep dive with my coach for the next 3 days. But if you enjoyed this video, please like it, please share it, and I'll be back again next Tuesday with some more good stuff. Thank you very much for watching whenever it is you watch, and have a great rest of your week. Bye-bye.